So most Amazon product research videos you find on YouTube are going to be pushing you to sign up for a bit of software. Now, I will tell you, I do those videos, and I do them for one or two reasons. Number one, software makes Amazon product research much easier, but two, I'm rewarded for anyone that signs up to that software. This is called affiliate marketing. There's two wins there. There's one for you and there's one obviously for me. But if you're in the position I was in when I first started selling on Amazon, yes, you're happy to use software, but you actually want to understand the fundamentals before you jump into, paying for any software or anything like that. So I've decided to do something different for you. I want to put together a video, and this is it, where you're going to learn the fundamentals of how to do product research without the software. Now, there are going to be parts of this video that do use the software, but it isn't going to be completely necessary. And after watching it, if you watch it all the way through, you'll come away with a very solid understanding of the Amazon product research process. If I'd been taught this when I started, I would have saved months and months of wasted time and money. Okay, so I think you're going to find it useful. If you find this video useful, hit the like button, make sure you subscribe and leave me a comment to let me know, because that sort of feedback is so important to me. Let's jump into my screen and I will show you inside of the process. Okay, so I've put together a presentation for you, and I want to give you a couple of methods that you can take away today and start looking for products to sell on Amazon without signing up to any software. So the guidelines I'm going to run through are the subcategory trawl, movers and shakers and new releases. And then we're going to talk about how many reviews a product might have, how many reviews the competition have, how you can look at demand, how you can look at the price and profit potential, and looking at the sales history of a product. Now, I think we should start by diving into the method of trawling through categories and looking at movers and shakers and new releases, because that's going to give you best value. Now, before I jump into that, I do actually think you need some fundamental understanding of Amazon's bestseller rank. This was the first thing I really learned about selling on Amazon, and it's so important for you to understand if you're going to have success with your product research. Now, on every single Amazon listing, they have a best sellers rank for a product. So you can see on the screen I'm sharing, it's this hand casting kit for couples, and I've just taken a screenshot of the product details section on their listing. As you'll see here, they've got a best sellers rank of 19 in home and kitchen. Now, when I started selling on Amazon, I remember people explaining it very simply to me. Nick, the lower the BSR rank, the more sales that product is making every day. Now, another bit of advice that might be really important, if you see a product and it's in the top 100, the chances are it's going to be far too competitive for you to come and sell. Amazon publishes the top 100 sellers in every category, so you're instantly on show. And the most competitive products on Amazon, the ones that sell the most, have the most savvy sellers selling them. They're the most experienced and they're the ones with the most budget. So I just thought it was really important that I mentioned that. Now, let's jump in to my screen and I will show you how we can do the manual trawl and start looking at products. Okay, so here we are, we're on Amazon.com. Now, you might hear from my accent, I'm from the UK, but selling on the US market from the UK is a fantastic thing to do. There's loads of opportunity out there, but you can take this very same method and use it for the UK market, or whichever Amazon marketplace you're looking at selling within. If you go onto Amazon, you'll see that at the top there's a bestsellers tab. So we're just going to follow the process so that you can see it step by step. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do, this is very simple, is trawl through and look for a category of interest. And you can just have a play around with this and start doing this today. You don't need any software to start building your understanding. Now, I've clicked on kitchen and dining, and then I've gone down to storage and organization. So when I'm talking about a category trawl, this is exactly what I mean. We're diving down deeper into the category. We're looking for products that are performing well within that subcategory, but maybe don't have too many reviews. If you just start looking through these 2 pages here, you're not going to see much, because all of these products are some of the best sellers in the category. And look, they've got hundreds of thousands of reviews in some cases. But if you trawl down, you're going to see a button that says, or a few menu options called new releases. And sometimes you'll see one called movers and shakers. Now, click on new releases, and this can actually be a really interesting place for you to do your product research without using any software. They are showing us here products that have only just been released. So these products are in the launch phase. So but you'll see they're obviously doing very, very well and they don't have very many reviews. Now, I would take these ideas, take maybe the main keywords, so we've got here dish drying rack, search that on Amazon and have a look to see what does the general market look like, because it's going to give you an idea of how competitive that product idea is. If people are launching products, it usually means there's an opportunity for them to do so. So when you're looking at this and you're looking at a particular product, bear in mind that they are in their initial launch phase, but it gives you some interesting ideas. Now, if we just look at the dish drying rack, for example, we can see it's a #1 new release in dish racks. And if we scroll down, we can have a look at the bestseller rank. So down in the product description, sometimes you'll need to go quite far. We can see under product information, this listing is 2,700 in kitchen and dining. Now, in the US, that is a great rank. Okay, it really, really is. So make sure, because you're going to see a number of ranks here, we go deeper and deeper down into dish racks. We're not looking at that. We're looking at the main category. We're looking at the main rank. So this is a very, very, very good rank. Go onto Google and just type in free Amazon bestseller rank sales estimator, and that will tell you how many sales this product is estimated to make on a monthly basis. So we've just jumped back into the slideshow because I just want to touch on a couple of things before I show you the next product example. Now, the method I've just given you there can allow you to go and start trawling around Amazon subcategories, looking in those secret places that can unearth potential product opportunities for you without using software. There's a few important things I want to cover. So when we're looking at a product, a potential market, it is important to consider the review level of the competition you're going up against. Very simply speaking, as an Amazon buyer, if you go on and search wallet for man or a men's card wallet, the picture example you can see on my screen, you're instantly going to be drawn to the listings at the top of the page. And those listings at the top of the page are going to have loads and loads of reviews because that market in particular is very, very competitive. If I was to come in as a brand new seller, I would need to be giving the customers a very, very good reason to buy or to even look at my product. So that is the mindset I want you to take on. Now, we're looking for markets that have good demand, but not completely saturated with loads of reviews. And of course, if products have loads of reviews, it means we're competing with people with very, very big budgets. That's likely anyway. That's what we're talking about. We're looking for listings that have a low bestseller rank, which means a good demand, and not too many reviews. So you can trawl around and find interesting products by going through the subcategory method I spoke about. Now let me show you a product idea I found using that method. This is the sort of markets I like because this isn't a sexy product. This is quite boring. This is a maple syrup tree tapping kit, but it sells very well. It's only got 848 reviews. The market as a whole doesn't have too many sellers with lots of reviews. So if you were to bring out a good product in this market, launch it at a low price, creep that up over time. If you were to have great images, you're likely to find some success in this market, okay? So if we scroll down and have a look at the product description, we can see the bestseller rank of this product. Now, yeah, amazing. So look, this has got a bestseller rank of 11,000 in kitchen and dining. Now, because Amazon US is so big, this is still a very, very good rank in this category. And this product is no doubt making some good money. Now, let's just open up Helium 10. Look, in the last 30 days, they've sold over 1,100 units, which has given them $33,000 in revenue. So that's pretty amazing. Now, if you do want to sign up and use Helium 10, I'll leave some descriptions in the link. As always, if you use them, I will make a commission. It makes it cheaper for you, but I do earn a commission, so I always like to mention that. Let's just imagine in our product research process that you found a product idea like this. You're really interested and you're like, okay, Nick, I'm getting serious about this now. I want to sell this product. I want to bring out my own version. What should you be thinking about from here? So for this, and the manual version without software is you would hire, or you personally would go through all of their 1, 2, and 3-star reviews, copy and paste them into a spreadsheet. Okay, so you don't need software, you can do that. But because I use software, I can use Helium 10, I can pull the Review Insight button, and I can ask it to export the reviews. Now, I've already done this. Now, bear with me, okay, stay with me because this is interesting. I've put them into a spreadsheet and I've sorted them so that they can show me the 4, 3, 2, and 1-star reviews, okay? Now, I would copy the body of those reviews I would open ChatGPT, which is a free tool. And if I've got a new chat here. Now I've got ChatGPT Plus because I use it a lot, but there is a free version that you can use. So I've just basically said, I'm about to send you some Amazon review data. I want you to analyze it and tell me what customers don't like about the product. I would then like you to tell me how I could improve this product if I was selling it as my own version. So yeah, they've come back and just said, yeah, they're happy to help. I like to feed ChatGPT in this way. So I like to save as much space and keep it as clean as possible. So give them a prompt, tell them that the information is coming in a separate message. It will save all of your character space, and then we can just paste in the review data. So they are coming back so quickly with information on this product. And I don't even have to read this to tell you it's going to be good. You could take what they've said back here, put it into a document, start speaking to suppliers and say, look, I'm having these issues with this product, or the market has been having these issues with this product. I want to come up with a version to solve these issues. What do you think? You could also take this information and go to a product designer. Now you can find them on Fiverr, Upwork, and say, look, these are the pain points, what do you think? Now look, they've come back and said, based on the review analysis, the quality of the filters provided of the kit is inadequate, resulting in sugar and sand left in the finished product. That's a customer pain point. The spleens are difficult to remove from trees without damaging them. The plastic spiles don't seal tightly enough. The kit's overpriced, blah, 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 blah. So they've said, you could offer a higher quality filter or offer an option to upgrade the filter. Provide guidance on how to remove the spleens without damaging them. Okay, so they've given us some information here. Now, what you could do from this point is probe a bit further and say, I want to go to a factory and give them clear instructions on how I could improve this product design. Give me information to give to the factory. Now, they're coming back with some pretty cool feedback here that, honestly, this is pretty amazing stuff. So they've said, look, improve the quality of the filters, we know that, but this is where it gets a little bit easier. So make the spleens easier to remove. Customers have struggled to remove them. Ask the factory to design the spleens in a way that makes them easier to remove, or include a tool to aid their removal. Use metal spiles. There's so much stuff here. So hopefully you can see how powerful this method is if you follow it. And I really hope this insight has helped you. Now, if you found it useful, hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications bell. And yeah, if you want to learn a bit more for free, I've also got a free course available. I'll leave that in the description below so that you can sign up and start learning about what you need to know if you want to succeed on Amazon. I will see you in the next video.